लोकतंत्र में अटूट आस्था और श्रद्धा होने के कारण, किसानों के प्रति हमारा समर्पण होने के कारण हर समय किसानों के हर मुद्दे पर चर्चा के लिए सरकार तैयार है। जहां तक एमएसपी का सवाल है, हाल के दिनों में सरकार ने बहुत सी फसलों का न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य भी बढ़ा दिया है। बंगाल की सरकार अपने राजनीतिक कारणों से उनके राज्य के किसानों को भारत सरकार से पैसा जाने वाला है। राज्य सरकार को एक कौड़ी का खर्चा नहीं है, फिर भी वो पैसे उनको नहीं मिल रहे हैं। कई दल ऐसे भी हैं जो इन्हीं कृषि सुधारकारों के पक्ष में रहे हैं। उनके लिखित बयान भी हमने देखे हैं। वो आज अपनी कही बात से ही मुकर गए हैं। उनकी भाषा बदल गई है। वो राजनीतिक नेता जो किसानों को भ्रमित करने में जुटे हुए हैं, जिनकी लोकतंत्र में रत्ती भर भी श्रद्धा नहीं है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's biggest outreach to farmers, and the Prime Minister came out on the front foot. He hit out at the opposition for politicizing the issue. He hit out at the opposition for firing off the farmers' shoulders after losing elections. I'll tell you much more about this on the course of the broadcast, but also on the show from Quetta to Karachi to Toronto in Canada. Quest for justice for Karima Baloch, a Baloch rights activist found dead under mysterious circumstances in Canada. There are now protests calling for justice and seeking an impartial investigation by authorities in Canada. I'll get you that story at 10:30 tonight. On India First, we'll tell you about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Atal Samvad. The Prime Minister reached out to farmers across the country. The Prime Minister spoke to farmers from Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana and other states, including Odisha. The Prime Minister heard their issues and solutions to new farm laws. He also hit out at the opposition for politicizing the new farm laws. He said farm laws are for the benefit of farmers, but it's the opposition parties, they've lost elections, but now are firing off the farmers' shoulders.
"30 days braving the harsh cold of Delhi. Thousands of farmers remain steadfast on their demand for repealing the 3 new farm laws. With the talks between centre and farm unions ending in a stalemate, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday made an emotive appeal and a forceful reassurance.
हर समय किसानों के हर मुद्दे पर चर्चा के लिए सरकार तैयार है। समाधान के लिए हम खुला मन लेकर के चल रहे हैं।
The Prime Minister also took the opposition head on, accusing them of spreading lies and provoking the farmers.
ये किस तरह की राजनीति कर रहे हैं, जिसमें कोई तर्क नहीं, कोई तथ्य नहीं है। सिर्फ झूठे आरोप लगाओ, सिर्फ अफवाहें फैलाओ, हमारे किसानों को डरा दो, और भले भोले किसान कभी कभी आपकी बातों में गुमराह हो जाते हैं।
The Prime Minister's statement drew sharp reactions.
आप कच्छ चले जाते हो, आप मध्य प्रदेश किसानों से बात कर सकते हो, लेकिन यहाँ से 22 किलोमीटर दूर में जहाँ खुले आसमान की तले महीनों भर 30 जान गंवाने का बाद भी किसान बैठे हैं, आप उनके साथ बात करके उनका जो समस्याएं हैं, उनका जो मांग है, वो पूरी करने में क्या दिक्कत है आपको?
And the war of words kept escalating.
भारत सरकार ने जो नए कानून बनाए हैं वह किसानों के जीवन स्तर में बदलाव लाने वाले हैं। किसान को स्वतंत्रता प्रदान करने वाले हैं, किसान की माली हालत सुधारने वाले हैं।
Reform is all right to an extent, but in a country like India, reforms cannot be anti-farmer or anti-worker.
The Modi government is reaching out to farmers on multiple fronts. The centre released over 18,000 crore rupees to more than 9 crore farmer families under the Kisan Samman scheme on Friday. The PM's teammates have also gone on the front foot.
विपक्ष के नेताओं के पास कोई मुद्दा नहीं, एक कोरा झूठ फैला रहे हैं कि एमएसपी बंद होने वाली है। प्रधानमंत्री ने स्पष्ट कर दिया है, आज मैं फिर से स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूं किसानों के सामने, एमएसपी थी, है और हमेशा के लिए रहने वाली।
While the farmers have so far insisted on a total repeal of the farm laws, the Prime Minister's direct appeal opens another window for negotiations to restart. The big question is whether the farmers will take it or leave it. Bureau Report, India Today.
So the Prime Minister was soft on farmers. He's once again reached out to farmers and said, with an open mind, with an open heart, I'm reaching out to you. Any issue, come, let's discuss, but let's discuss on facts. But he's hit out at opposition parties, at political parties who he says they've lost elections but are trying to find political relevance and regain lost ground, firing off the shoulders of the farmers. Joining me on India First is Gaurav Sawant, spokesperson and leader of the Congress Party. Sanju Verma represents the Bharatiya Janata Party and Sunit Chopra represents the left. And Gaurav Sawant, if I may, the Prime Minister once again reiterated MSP stays, mandis stay, farmers' land remains with them, their avenues for grievance redressal have been enhanced, so all their issues have been addressed. It's only politics and political parties that he says are not letting a solution emerge.
Gaurav, Prime Minister and the government's strategy on this protest is thaka do aur bhaga do. I want to convey to the government that thaka do aur bhaga do strategy is not going to work on the brave farmers of our country who are there on Delhi borders for last 31 days. 44 farmers had lost their life. But there was not a single condolence tweet by any BJP leader. Prime Minister is having time to write a condolence letter to Mia Nawaz Sharif when Mia Nawaz Sharif's mother died. But there is no time with the Prime Minister nor with any BJP leader to give a condolence.
Okay.
Prime Minister told today that we should talk on Tathya and Tark. And I will talk today in your show only on Tathya and Tark. Number one, you let me know about these things. When Prime Minister, Home Minister, everyone is saying that MSP hai, thi or rahegi, then what's wrong in making one ordinance and give a legal guarantee of MSP? If you are saying and not making that as a legal guarantee, it means aapke dimag mein kuch aur hai aur dil mein kuch aur hai. Number one. Number two.
Fair enough. Sir, you've made this point. Let's take this point by point. Let's keep this as a conversation. You've made the point of MSP.
Okay. Can I
Sanju
please
Verma,
come in?
please respond. Yes, ma'am. Please respond on merits, tathya and tark. Prime Minister says विपक्ष असंख्य झूठ फैला रहा है. विपक्ष says सरकार की सोच कथनी और करनी में फर्क है, मैम.
Okay. Gaurav, thank you. I would now like to respond to Gaurav Sawant. I hope he will not interrupt me. Let me tell you that Hindi में कहावत है, उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे, चोरी ऊपर से सीना जोरी. कांग्रेस का वही हाल है और कांग्रेस का ये सदियों से रवैया रहा है. करना कुछ नहीं पर जब कोई दूसरा करने लगे तो आपको उसमें भी आपत्ति होती है. Point number 1, the National Commission for Farmers was set up in 2004. The Swaminathan Commission recommendations were made in 2006. For 8 long years till 2014, before the Congress was ousted out of power, they sat twiddling their thumbs, doing nothing on the Swaminathan Committee recommendations. It is the political courage of conviction of the Modi government that we implemented the Swaminathan Commission recommendations. Those recommendations are the basis of the current farm laws that you see, which we have been espousing and elaborating upon at every given opportunity. What did the Prime Minister say? किसान जहां चाहे बेचना अपनी फसल बेच सकता है, मंडी में फसल बेचना चाहे मंडी में बेच सकता है, मंडी के बाहर बेचना चाहे मंडी के बाहर बेच सकता है, उसका निर्यात करना चाहे वो भी कर सकता है, कंज्यूमर वैल्यू चेन का हिस्सा बनना चाहता है किसान वो भी कर सकता है। यदि किसान फार्मर प्रोड्यूसर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के द्वारा अपनी फसल बेचना चाहता है तो वो भी कर सकता है। तो आखिर प्रॉब्लम है क्या? एपीएमसी मंडी सिस्टम विल कंटिन्यू. MSP was never a legal mechanism since its establishment in 1965. MSP was always an administrative mechanism. Why did the Congress not complain all these years since 1965? You've suddenly woken up today?
I will get the Congress to respond to that, but the issue that you raised about APMC, let me get Suneet Chopra to respond to it. Suneet Chopra, the Prime Minister exposes the hypocrisy of the left and the Congress on the APMC. He says APMCs again are here to stay, but the left is silent on the absence of APMCs in Kerala. He also says that farmers are not getting benefits of central schemes in Bengal, but the left and the Congress remain silent because whether it's Mamata Banerjee or the Congress or indicates even the left, they remain silent. Their issue is political and not farmer welfare, sir.
That is not true. And the Prime Minister is a liar. He is lying shamelessly to the Indian people. He talked about Kerala. And I can tell you that in Kerala we are giving MSP on 25. Ask her to shut up!
I will not allow Suneet Chopra to use such kind of derogatory language. You cannot use such kind of derogatory language for the Prime Minister of India.
That should not speak in the middle.
You should have some shame.
Okay, hold on. Absolutely.
Shut up, you
Okay. May I please request all our guests?
Why are you not protesting in Kerala?
Okay.
Suneet Chopra.
Okay. Suneet Chopra and Sanju Verma. My request. Okay, hold on. Please get both the faders down. Please get both the faders down. My request to both my guests, to all my guests, let's please keep this civil. Let's stick to issues and let's work to figure out whether there's a solution. Right? Let's come with facts and not name calling. Go ahead. Suneet Chopra, I'd really request you, sir, you know, please keep this civil. And now respond, sir.
Ask her or switch her off till I finish.
Respond on merits.
This disgusting language is what she's using.
Sir.
If you use derogatory language, I will ask you to...
He is a liar.
Okay, let's not...
He is a liar. I say it again.
Let's not get sidetracked, please. अरे क्या झूठ है ये तो बताइए. केवल झूठ बोलने से तो नहीं चलेगा ना. क्या झूठ है सर? क्या झूठ है ये तो बताइए.
चुप करें, मैं बोलने लगा था क्या झूठ है.
ओके, हाँ तो आप बोलिए झूठ क्या है ये बोलिए. तथ्यों पर रहिए. नहीं रुकिए. So don't get sidetracked and please do not indulge in name calling. It's a request. Please do. If you have facts, state facts.
Then
no drama on the broadcast to all my guests. Sir, please. If you expect somebody to remain civil to you, I expect the same of you. Please go on, sir.
Yes, but why did she heckle? She said nobody should heckle her. Nobody heckles her.
Are you in kindergarten?
Behave in the same way.
Sir, please. Of course, and I will tell her that, but where is the Prime Minister being economical with the truth?
Tell her that
first.
Otherwise, I won't answer you. Tell her that.
Do you lack facts, sir?
You don't have the guts.
Do you lack facts, sir? Don't worry about my guts.
But I will
Then please state facts, sir.
I will treat street language as street language.
Sir, please stick to issues or I will be compelled to go to other guests.
She obviously does know English.
You will get the treatment you deserve, Suneet Chopra. If you abuse,
okay,
you will
I'm going to bring Gaurav Vallabh.
You deserve it all. Talking like a fishwife.
Okay. No, sir, please be civil. Please be civil. Sanju Verma and you, request to both my guests. Gaurav Vallabh, let me come back to you by the time Sunit. Sir, okay, Sunit Chopra, I am respecting your age and your experience, sir. Please remain civil is my request, sir. Please remain civil on the broadcast. But Gaurav Vallabh, let me once again come back to the fact that the Prime Minister says opposition has lost ground politically, and that is why it's misleading farmers on facts. Sanju Verma raises the point that if MSP was so central, why did the Congress government not bring MSP when in power for decades? Also the point that Swaminathan committee report came in 2006. Did the Congress put it in cold storage till 2014, sir?
Okay, Gaurav, just point by point. Madam, I just want to let you know that Congress had not made these 3 laws in which the entire agriculture sector was given in a plate to 2-3 crony capitalist friends. So that was not the 3 laws which we had enacted. So there was no doubt about MSP in the mind of the farmer. Right now you are bypassing MSP and creating a private mandis of your suit-boot friends, and that is creating the entire issue. Because आपके दिल में कुछ है और दिमाग में कुछ है. Second point, she raised a point about Swaminathan. I just want to let her know, and I want your viewers also should understand. Swaminathan Commission had prescribed a formula of C2 comprehensive cost, which includes all costs plus 50%. And the Modi government in February 2015, and Gaurav, you will be surprised to see this document, which I had collected in the court, and that too in Supreme Court. And this is the affidavit by the Modi government. In February 2015, in this affidavit, Modi government had told to Supreme Court that they can't give MSP MSP as 50% more on the cost, because that is going to distort the market. Now, please, madam.
Sir,
madam,
you still haven't answered my question. Sir, you still haven't answered my question. That why did the Congress not implement this between 2006 and 14? The point that was raised by Sanju Verma.
I will give you.
So let's be specific. Let's be specific. Okay.
Let me come.
Sanju Verma wants to quickly respond.
No, I need to respond. No, first let me respond. Gaurav Vallabh, you made your point. Let me come back to you, please. Okay. Gaurav Vallabh made some points. I will respond without, beating around the bush. I want to tell your audience, the India Today audience, that the proof of the pudding is in the eating. There is a press release dated 20th September 2020 by the Modi government, where they have categorically stated the government of India has said that MSP will continue as always and will not be removed. In the last 6 years, Gaurav, you will be surprised to know, just in paddy and wheat, the payout for MSP by the Modi government has been over 8 lakh crore. The procurement of dal at MSP has been 50,000 crore in the last 6 years, compared to just 645 crores when the Congress was in power from 2009 to 2014 under UPA 2.
Ma'am, these facts have been made before in the past 30 days, ma'am.
No. Okay, one last point.
These points have been made in the past 30 days.
Let me make one last point, Gaurav. The cost of production, let me make a last point, Gaurav, please. The cost of production of wheat is 1166 rupees per quintal. The current MSP of wheat is 1975 rupees per quintal, which means that today a farmer who is able to sell at MSP of 1975 per quintal makes a profit of 69.3%. 69.3%,
but not across the country, and that's the point that the farmers have also been raising. Okay,
so
now may I request both my guests to remain silent. Do not interfere when Mr. Sunit Chopra speaks.
Has done more than what any government did for the last 73 years.
Ma'am, now I'm getting Mr. Sunit Chopra to respond. My request to all our guests is we will remain civil, no name calling. Let's state facts. Mr. Chopra, the Prime Minister's accused the left of speaking with the forked tongue, not working for farmers of Bengal, and remaining silent on no APMC in Kerala in his broadcast today.
In Kerala, we are giving MSP for 25 things. and we are buying them from the farmers. They give it only for rice and for wheat. And in Bihar, they are negligible in what they buy. So there is a qualitative difference between 25 agricultural goods getting MSP in Kerala and great difficulty in 2, even in Punjab and Haryana. So that's a difference.
Well, the Prime Minister repeatedly said that it's increased from more than just 2. Okay, quickly, yes, sir. Make your point, sir.
Can you even name 10 crops on which MSP is given in Kerala? Please do not lie.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let him make his point. Ma'am, please don't interrupt. Ma'am, that's not fair. Ma'am, that's... Sir, next point. Ma'am, please do not interrupt. Please put the fader down. Sanju Verma's fader down. Sunil Chopra, please finish your next point. Sir, make your next point. Do not get digressed. Make your next point.
My next point about Bengal is very clear. They have sent money to other states on similar situations and they have refused to send it to Bengal. Secondly,
no, but the Prime Minister says money spent. Money sent. Mamata Banerjee is not giving PM-Kisan to farmers even though they're asking for it.
Unable to pay anyone anything after they have looted the banks, including the Reserve Bank of India.
Sir, you have to state facts and not conjectures. But Sanju Verma, the Prime Minister says he wants to reach out to farmers. He's repeatedly reaching out to farmers. But why is the Prime Minister or the Narendra Modi government not being able to convince these farmers on Delhi borders? And parties that the Prime Minister alleges lost election after election, how have they managed to bring farmers here and keep them here for 30 days, ma'am? Farmers say this is insulting our intelligence.
Gaurav,
they won the Kerala election.
That is an excellent question. And let me tell you that there are more than 300 farmer unions in the country.
She did not interrupt you. You will not interrupt her. 90% of the
farmer unions are with the Modi government. And those who are not with the Modi government, we will even try to bring them to our fold. This government is very accommodative. It is sensitive. We don't just mouth slogans like Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. We walk the talk. And let me tell you, as far as West Bengal is concerned, you raised a very important point. More than 70 lakh registered farmers want to avail benefits under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. But Mamata Banerjee, completely overtaken by hubris, refused the PM-Kisan scheme to be implemented, and now she asked that please send money under PM-Kisan. So the Modi government said we will transfer money directly to the beneficiaries, which is what the Modi government has been doing. Why should the Modi government first give money to the states and states give the money to farmers? That is not how it works. Under the direct benefit transfer scheme, money is directly transferred into the accounts of beneficiaries. In the last 6 years,
fair enough. Let me get Gaurav Vallabh to respond.
To the needy.
Okay, the Prime Minister did make that point. Gaurav Vallabh, the Prime Minister says, in a democracy, the only way to know whether a scheme works or not happens through elections. And even after the new farm laws were rolled, election results indicate whether it's panchayat elections in Rajasthan, in Jammu and Kashmir, in Assam, in the rural belt, the BJP has been winning. And these parties that are leading the farmers' agitation, overtly or covertly, they are losing. What does this indicate? The Prime Minister says the people, the farmers, are with him.
Gaurav, I had a little bit understanding of Constitution, and under our Constitution, it is not given that a party who is winning can call farmers as Pakistani, Khalistani, Tukde, Chinese agent, Pakistani agent, ultra left, Maoist, फोटो से तो किसान लगते नहीं है, ये तो ठुल्ले हैं, ये कनाडा पाकिस्तान का फ्री खाने आते हैं. I don't think Constitution give these rights to any government under the Constitution of our country. Number 2 point, you had raised a point on 18,000 crore transferred in the PM-Kisan Samman Nidhi. Gaurav, As per the agricultural census of 2015-16, there are 14.62 crore farmers in our country. And right now, Prime Minister himself is saying, I am transferring only to 9 crore. So why you are not transferring to 5.62? And the lady on our show just now had mentioned that we want to send direct money. So why you are not giving money to the 40% farmers? Please, madam.
Okay. Sir, you made your point. Please respond.
Gaurav,
I'm short on time.
Do debates like this.
Okay.
I can't
One by one. Sir, you've made your point. Let her respond.
Had I interrupted in between any? Gaurav, had I interrupted in between any?
One by one.
10,000 crores.
So what kind of people are there?
Okay.
More than 1.10 lakh crore has been given to 14 crore farmers in the last 2 years.
Basically, you may rattle off numbers. A cause for concern remains that approximately 1 lakh farmers are still on Delhi's borders. And will they respond remains to be seen. But another disturbing aspect. No, hear me out. A very disturbing aspect is towers of Jio. Towers of a company are being shut down by farmers. Not just that. Petrol pumps on Delhi's borders, they are saying they haven't transacted any business close to a month. 27 such petrol pumps have said no business. Industry in Delhi is suffering. So as the Prime Minister says, as politics is being played out on farmers, look at how the country's economy suffers. Take a look at this report.
A month has passed since agitating farmers laid siege at Delhi's borders. With no sign of the deadlock ending anytime soon, big corporates have started to face the heat. The farmers claim the 3 new agriculture laws are favourable to corporates who are now at the receiving end of farmer anger. The biggest corporate being targeted is Reliance Industries. In Punjab's Mansa, farmers disconnected power supply to several towers of Reliance Jio.
ਇਹ ਜੀ ਜੀਓ ਦਾ ਟਾਵਰ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਅੱਜ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਤੀ ਹੈ ਮੁਕੰਮਲ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਜਿੰਦਾ ਲਾਤਾ ਅਸੀਂ BKU ਡਕਾਉਂਦਾ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜਿੰਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਲਾਇਆ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੋਦੀ ਨੇ ਕਾਲੇ ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਪਾਸ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ 3 ਕਾਨੂੰਨ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿਰੁੱਧ ਉਹ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ ਰੱਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਚਿਰ ਟਾਵਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਾਈਕਾਟ ਰਹੂਗਾ ਜੀਓ ਤੇ ਰਿਲਾਇੰਸ ਦਾ
In Ludhiana, farmers gherawed a Reliance-run petrol pump and stopped anyone from refueling.
So, ਇਹ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਪੰਪ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਔਰ ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਸਾਨੀ ਸੰਘਰਸ਼ ਦੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਚਪੇੜ ਸੀ ਸੋ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਰਦਾਸ਼ਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ
In Haryana's Kurukshetra, farmers targeted Reliance Trends and Reliance Digital and forced them to down their shutters.
आज हमने यहाँ पर रिलायंस जियो का जो ट्रेंड्स है मॉल में उसको हमने बंद करवाया है और स्टोर को बंद करवाया। अब हम पेट्रोल पंप बंद करवाने जा रहे हैं और जो जितने भी यहाँ पर टावर होंगे रिलायंस के हम उसका बायकॉट करेंगे।
Similar protests have been simmering in different parts of the country. The month-long protests have hit many businesses.
जो रूट जो होता है जैसे कि हाईवे के एंटर करने के लिए उन पर भी जो पेट्रोल पंप्स है उनके ऊपर करीबन 40% की सेल की डाउन हो गई है, कहीं पर 60% चेंज डाउन। ओवर एंड ऑल हमारे 40% जो है वो बॉर्डर एरिया में और करीबन ओवरऑल अंदर सिटी में जैसे दिल्ली में 20% के करीब की डाउन है।
In his outreach to farmers on Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi too raised concerns about the impact of the protest on the economy. Farmers firmly believe the new laws are tilted in favour of big corporates. The Modi government so far has been unable to remove these fears.
I've run out of time on this part of the show, but there's one thing that farmers must also keep in mind. This is a country that respects its farmers. It also respects industrial workers. It also respects everyone has to come together to take India forward, and no one should develop at the cost of the other. And this is something that everyone must keep in mind. To all my guests, many thanks for joining me. A quick break.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.